So there is one project which, if you're on the Google group, you saw me email about already. And I think I emailed it late last semester as well to the group. Essentially, the registrar's office, I think it's even 10 years ago, in a committee figured out we want to have a plan of study kind of application that students can use with their advisors and so on. How many folks are dual majors in this room? How many folks have problems with CAP reports due to being a dual major? Keep your hand up. So that's one of the issues which kind of, I think, is related to all this plan of study. So the plan of study would be, I guess, well, the first stage of the project would be gathering the specific requirements, but the idea is to have some sort of 4-year plan. Here's all the courses we need to take. Here are the courses I'm planning to take. And filling that in as you meet with your advisors or on your own. And then having that automatically kind of match up with what courses you do register for. So if you have a plan of study that lists a variety of courses, and then you register for 4 different courses, your advisor maybe should know about that. Or you want to make sure you're in sync with why did you take different courses. What do you want to make sure you get everything you need to graduate with a degree, or the degrees that you're after. So that's the general idea. One thing I wanted to show, maybe in relation to that, how many folks YACS.me? You know that project, maybe have used it now. This was born out of RCOS, and I think very soon is going to be incorporated into the registrar's SIS system and replace the ROC system that's there now. But it's a way to look as you register for courses and just kind of, I think it's tied into the current semester right now, just go through with a very nice interface and say I want to take this section of CS1 and so on, and it identifies what conflicts with other courses. Very straightforward, and then you can go to select it and it shows you a graphical view of what courses you take, or whether you've kind of found, right? So far, there we go, there's CS1. So it's a very nice interface, very nice application, and the reason I show it is partly because it is something certainly related to all this plan of study idea, registration, and so on. But it might be a great kind of look and feel GUI to mimic to build this plan of study and integrate them all together. The other idea, which maybe is more out of just our own group, is the CAP report itself. Pretty much all the information and the rules and all the fancy stuff that happens with the CAP report, probably going to need all that to happen on this plan of study. So while we're at it, maybe we can revamp some of the CAP report as well in some way. We'll see where that takes us this semester. But that's one of the kind of major projects I think we want to tackle this semester. Again, in conjunction with the registrar's office as well as the IACS, I think the acronym still is. I used to work for them. One of the IT crews or groups on campus that supports the campus systems. Questions, suggestions? I'm kind of putting this out there to generate some interest amongst a bunch of you to get on this project. But questions, ideas? Good. Hopefully that just means that you're thinking about it and excited and all that. And as I mentioned, I'm going to maybe embarrass her a little. The registrar is here. The registrar, Sharon Kuckel, is in the back. So she'll be certainly involved in this project. As I mentioned in email, she does, I think, still sign all the diplomas, right? Yeah, so she signs your diplomas, so we want to do a good job on this project, right?